I remember I had a cyst in the lower right quadrant. Could still feel that burning and, cyst-like sensation there.
Mhm.
And I talked to my friend, I'm like, hey, I feel like I'm doing great, but I got this cyst in my lower right quadrant of my abdomen I can't seem to get. This guy doses big. If you want to get anywhere with Chinese medicine, you got to dose big. He gives me this formula and he puts some scorpion in there and some beetle in there and some other things in there. And so he's like, make this formula last a couple of days, but be careful with it. And I knew what to do if I opened up a cyst that would cause a systemic reaction. So I
Mhm.
was just like, okay, I took his advice, but I didn't. He said to make it utilize 2 days. I drank half the formula the in my first dose,
Mhm.
and so the first dose I could feel the pressure give on that cyst,
Mhm.
and immediately I had flu-like reactions. I got a
Mhm.
fever, I had cold sweats, I had tachycardia and fatigue. I felt bad, I felt gross. And so
Mhm.
then I take these other things and hardcore antimicrobials to just knock it out, and
Mhm.
within 15 minutes all my immune reactions ceased. The tachycardia was gone, the fever was gone, the sweats were gone, but I
Wow.
felt really fatigued. I was like,
Mhm.
oh my God. And it was a hot, sunny day. I was just like, I put on my sunglasses, my hat, and
Mhm.
tank top, and I went to my son's baseball game and sat in a chair and just celebrated. I was just so stoked, you
Yeah.
know, opened that thing up with 1 cup of tea.
Mhm.
And I continued going after that for the next 30 days
Mhm.
and with no added symptoms, but I wanted to keep it open, keep it addressing it until, I felt like I didn't need to anymore. And after that, I was done. I